welcome back to another episode of Style and City Diaries.
Brought to you by your favourite and fabulous cousins, Prinny Ray.
And Anne below.
Yes! Woo! TGIT.
TGIT. God, I just clicked my jaw.
Oh, ouch. Sorry.
That was a weird sensation.
Weird. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are we good? Are we
We're
good?
We're good to go.
All right. How are you?
I'm good. You know, just fucking
Just rock it. I'm good. We went to see Wicked yesterday. Sorry, we're just
we go straight into it. I thought we was going to like, I don't know,
that's
give us some
boring.
foreplay or something. She said, stick it in.
Ow. Guys, I'm going to see it again. I just need to figure out when.
I want to see it again as well.
Yeah, I want to, especially because, well, I went out the night before, so I was very tired. So I was a bit
I want to go daytime because I've been at work all day, like I'm tired.
And
it was a Monday. 2.5
hours after a long day. It's like, what? This is my bedtime.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've definitely think like a day early.
Because not gonna like my eyes are closing.
No, I started crunching them Doritos to keep me awake. I was like, ooh.
Mate, I started sitting forward like this on the chair. I was like. It's that thing when the chair, because you can do the little
the
weird
lean back
thing.
Yeah it was just a bit too cozy.
It was far too cozy.
Yeah
but wow,
sensation. I think we can't do spoiler alerts, but
film
sensational.
The chemistry between Cynthia and Ariana, I use their first names, so we basically know each other, was just impeccable. It was insane.
It reminded me how much I actually loved Ariana as an actress.
Yeah,
because I was introduced to Ariana Grande as Nickelodeon. As Kat in
Amanda? No.
She, what's the, iCarly?
Yeah,
she was Kat in iCarly. I believe she was going. Not me, probably fucking it up. Surely wasn't. But she was like, she brought back that very like quirky. Yeah. Not what you like when you look at her. Not how you expect her to kind of be. It was oof.
It was so good and it was just magical.
Yeah.
And I realised like I'd seen the musical twice when I was younger, but I never actually understood the storyline.
Right.
So I kind of knew drips and drabs, but I didn't really get it. And now, like, I get it. Now I understand Defying Gravity, like the song and everything. I didn't really understand what was going on. And I didn't really, it's so interesting. It's one of the musicals I haven't really like paid attention to or been like obsessed with. And it's just, it's a really great story.
Yeah. I saw it in the theatre as well, but I think I just completely forgot.
You're just looking at the dancing and the singing, but you're not taking it in for like what, like word for word, like what are you saying?
I think I forgot. So even when I was watching the movie, what I couldn't tell was like what is based on what they did in the theatre or what was like movie adaptation. Yeah. Because I completely forgot. Well, so it's like I don't know, is this actually the story or is this just like a new way of presenting
well,
it
is the story
word for word, bar for bar, like even the animal stuff. Really, I don't remember that.
No, I don't remember that, but I think that's probably in the book.
Oh,
but I don't
could be. Yeah, who knows?
Think they can do that. Well, I don't know. I don't even remember the musical.
It's given.
Now.
Yeah, same.
Maybe we need to go and watch the musical too. But they're going to spike their prices up now.
Oh, of course.
Because everyone's going to go.
Of course.
All these like non-musical theatre heads.
Of course.
Who hate singing in movies. You know.
I could handle the singing in the movie.
It was so good.
It was good. It was so great. Good.
Something has changed within me. My mom told me shut up last night.
I can imagine. I can imagine.
I came home and I was like, guys, it was amazing. She was like, oh my God. And I went and I held her hand. And she looked at me and I looked at her and I said, something has changed within me.
Oh my goodness.
And she was like, what are you doing? I was like, babe, I'm defying gravity. Oh, it was just so good.
You see, I didn't get the like emotional aspect. Like I didn't really like the whole crying situation.
I teared up in 2 parts. I don't even remember the first part. I teared up in the part the dance.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say that would be. Yeah, it was a bit sad. I mean, I wasn't crying, but I was like, oh.
I got like trembling lip.
Yeah.
And then I cried during Defying Gravity.
Really?
Yeah, when she's like, if I'm flying high, look to the western sky and you'll find me there.
No, it was. The girls were incredible. Just a quick side note. So you know the whole like press tour.
Yeah.
Has just been like bizarre
Weird.
and awkward.
Yeah.
So I've gone back and watched the clips, and I'm like, they are trolling.
Oh,
this
they
is
have
not like,
to be.
I don't know why people was doing like so many think pieces. It's like you can tell they are taking the piss.
Yeah.
When the presenter or whoever was interviewing them was like, you know, like so many people have been holding space with Defying Gravity. And Cynthia's like,
what does that mean?
I don't know. And Cynthia's like, oh my God, really? Oh my God, I didn't know. And then Ariana's like stroking her finger. And it's like,
but why do they cry so
me
much
too, I'm
in
holding
the press,
space.
in the press?
I think they're trolling.
Like the crying, and then like there was one that I watched, and Cynthia like starts crying.
And there's a helicopter.
And no. Oh yeah, but she's like, no, but and then Ariana looks at her and she's like, oh, you just got something. Tries to get something out her eye, and then she's like, oh, I haven't got it yet. Like, let me get it again. She's like, okay, I got it. She's like, good. She's like, and then she just goes back to crying, and I'm like, what the hell? Do you know they have so many matching tattoos?
Oh, two of them
since doing Wicked together.
Oh,
they've got one in their hand, in their palm. So when they hold hands, it's like they're touching.
Oh.
And they've got like, Cynthia's got a heart with a G, and she's got a heart with an E. Ariana's got like the original book version of Glenda on her arm, and this and that, and Cynthia's got a broom and yada yada. And I was like, wait, are you guys okay?
Because everyone's like, what on earth was happening on the set? Like,
yeah, like it's a bit scary, it's a bit bizarre. So just don't watch the press run things, because it's just a bit scary business. But like the movie's great.
Yeah.
It was so
it was so good.
So good.
It was
something
good.
really has changed within me.
It was good. I saw a clip of Ariana. She was doing an interview, and she basically said that I think a couple of years, at least 1 year before it was even fully announced and they started auditioning, she had got a whiff that the movie was coming.
Yeah.
And then she basically like shut down her tour early.
Yeah.
And she started training.
I saw that
and
clip.
She was like singing, acting daily, prepping for, she wanted Glinda, but she was prepping for both roles. Yeah. And they actually in the audition made her audition for both, which is
I think they do that though, but they do that just in like musical theatre auditions anyway. They always make you sing like both leads or like other songs as well, or just to see like variety and what you think you might be good at.
True.
You might actually be better for something else.
I think she's perfect for Glyn.
Oh, and she's always wanted to play her as
really?
well.
Even
from like
before?
young. Yeah.
It's like a dream.
This is a dream for her, which is why when she got like news, like she literally was like, it was on my desk and I was like, I will cancel the tour right now. Like if this is happening, I'm going home. Like this has been my dream. And then there was like, I looked through thread on Twitter of all the times that she's been singing like Wicked songs like throughout her life, like when she was young and this and that, and she's done so many like little pop-up things where she's singing songs from Wicked. So it's really been like, she's a musical theatre girly at heart, you know.
Dreams do come true.
Dreams do come true.
Well, she's also like a wicked woman though.
Listen,
like sometimes I forget. It's like it's so conflicting because you see her and it's like, oh, she looks so innocent, so pop. And then I'm like, you're really like breaking up homes.
But she was giving that when she was like at the start, Glinda.
I was like, her sassy side.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I can see how you're like trying to present how you're like this lovely person, but really you're like,
yeah.
You know, it's like I saw your man, bitch. But it's all alleged, right? Or is it like facts on facts?
I think is it not facts?
I don't know.
We can say allegedly because I ain't got a coin, so don't sue me.
I don't know.
But I'm pretty sure it's like some of it's been verified.
Yeah, wow.
Dramas.
Go and watch it.
Definitely go and watch it.
So, but just FYI, there's a second movie coming out.
Oh yeah, so they cut it in parts.
So this movie is Act 1 and it ends at Defying Gravity as it does in the theatre, which is where the interval starts. But we're just getting a year-long interval.
So and it's then we definitely coming out next year.
Apparently, that's what I've been hearing upon the TikToks.
I hope they've just done it all.
I hope it's already been recorded.
It's just recorded and they're just like...
it's so crazy though that this was like all pre-pandemic.
Film before pandemic?
No, like talks of it was all pre-pandemic and stuff. I was like, God, this has been in the works for a very, very long time. I'm sure they'll win many an award.
Oh, of course. Clean up.
Yeah. And so Act 2 is more how it connects to the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Love
it.
Love it.
No bars.
No bars. Yes, that's how we started off our week.
It's been such a lovely start.
It really has.
It really it was so wholesome.
It is a bit of Monday sesh is always a bit intense.
Yeah.
Though, just for like...
But luckily it was a sit down.
Yeah.
Seshiana.
Sit down sesh, yeah.
But yeah, really gorgeous.
Incredible scenes.
I'm like, get me back on that stage.
I know you always feel like that. Okay, I'm gonna expose you a little bit.
Okay.
So obviously, she's a musical theatre girl. And when we say that, it's not loosely as in BA, musical theatre. This is her thing. Okay. And obviously she's a PR girly. She didn't pursue the stage, but she always has this itch of, the singing and the dancing. So I sent her this, they have these choirs, like just adults just hanging out on like a Wednesday and they do choir harmonies. And I sent her, why don't you join it? She was like, oh, I was actually thinking about that. So it's a good step.
It is. I have been thinking about it and I still come across, I just can't. It's like I've got a blockage where I'm like, wait, I haven't sung in ages. I actually need to maybe like
practice,
get some like warm-ups in, get some training in. On my own is fine, but like get something in before I get there, because the way my voice breaks is not normal.
But it's social. It's not like I don't think they'll expect you to be...
I should be able to hold a note.
You can.
Which I can if I properly think about... Well, yeah.
But then when you go, you're part of the practice. Like maybe they'll put you in like the beginners group and then... Because I'm sure there are people that go that can't sing.
Yeah.
Come
on. I'm not tone deaf.
Yeah.
I can hold a note. But I'm just not where I used to be, obviously. But yeah, this also now has like reignited it in me.
Do it.
We'll see. Watch
Think
this
about
space.
it. Think if not this year,
because it's never actually too late. I always think they always need older characters.
Oh yeah, always. Yeah.
Do you know? And that's why the other thing I was like, my dream isn't dead.
No,
it's just on pause.
But it's like
I can always go back.
Look at actors like, I mean, it's not 100% similar because it's not necessarily like musical theatre, but actors like actresses like Viola Davis.
Yeah,
I don't know her as a kiddie bub. I know her as a grown woman.
Yeah,
and she's had like an illustrious career. So there's no reason why you can't start in your 20s, and now in your 30s, 40s, 50s.
Not Wakanda.
Woman King,
you know, she's fit and healthy at whatever age she is. So I have accepted, because I accepted not my fate, but I accepted that like that dream's dead and gone. I was like, it's done. Like I'm never gonna be able to do it again. It is what it is, and I parted ways with it mentally. For ages I didn't, but I mentally parted ways with it. Why did you?
Or if you're comfortable sharing, like
because I just couldn't see how I was going to do it. And I'd kind of lost my passion for it at uni. Like they really knocked me. I'm such an imposter syndrome girly, and I just didn't have the training that was right for me. And I didn't have the support unit to like help me. Yeah. And the talent was there. I just needed that extra bit of support and like, you can do this, and encouragement. And that was knocked from me in first year.
Oh, wow.
So after that, I'm like, I don't care.
Not bothered.
Like, I'm not really bothered anymore. Like, don't really care. And then second year, we got this new tutor, and he was like, just fucking put your head down. Like, you can do this kind of thing. Got my confidence back. But then it was kind of too late. Like, and then it was third year, and then it was like, I'm done. Like, I'm out. They were like, see ya. And I was like, I don't even, like, where do I go from here? Like, where do I go for training and this and that? And God, like, the industry is so saturated. It's so many people's dreams and stuff. And I just was like, I can't be bothered to be in that rat race. Like, I don't have it in me anymore. Like, I don't have that fire or that fight. So I put it to bed and I was like, it is what it is. It's fine. I was still singing when I came out of uni. I went back to my old singing teacher. I was
having that Amy Winehouse thing.
Yeah, I was having private lessons. I did like a live Christmas party with like a band for this in a pub.
So it wasn't Amy Winehouse. You sang an Amy Winehouse song.
I sang an Amy Winehouse song. Like I had like a set list of songs that I was singing, and that was the last time I sang professionally.
That was like a few years ago, 4.
That must have been
before COVID, wasn't it?
Yeah, before like the winter before COVID, so 2019, which is so insane.
Not that long ago though.
Wow. Anyways, I know I can go back to my dream.
Yeah.
So it's fine. One day
Dreams
I'll be on
never
that stage.
die. They just there's a time for every dream to become a reality. I just had a question. Like, what are your peers, your people that you studied with, or did any of them make it on?
No.
So it's problem with the actual course.
And also we were the first year to do that course in that uni.
Okay. Do they still do the course now?
They do. Okay. So it was very much teething. What's working, what's not. How should we do the modules? So we were the guinea pigs. So I think that also was unlucky because we had great tutors that are like in the industry, has been in the industry for years. Like I think I saw my dance teacher in Wicked. I still need to message him and ask him actually. And like he was always like performing and choreographing this and that. And like our singing / acting person, like he was from Australia. He'd done many shows and new shows. So we had great people with us. It's just I don't know what it was. I didn't have the money to go to a conservatoire, so I had to go to a uni. And at the time...
Do you want to explain to people what a conservatoire is?
A conservatoire is like an art school.
Okay.
Which you pay to go. So I really, really wanted to go to GSA, which is Guildford School of Art. So it's like connected to University of Sussex. And you pay to audition, and it's like £50,000.
Student finance doesn't cover it?
No.
Oh, yeah.
And then you pay like, it's like, I don't know, 20 odd grand or something like that, your kit and everything. So it was really expensive. So I had to look for a university that provided a musical theatre course. And loads of them, it was performing arts, not musical theatre.
Yeah.
And I wanted to do musical theatre. So Winchester was the only one that did it. I auditioned. It was fine. It was shit audition, by the way. And then, so that's what happened.
It's not too late, girl.
God, my book is going to be so good.
You're insane.
But, anyways, defy gravity. Hold that space.
Hold space.
Hold space.
You know, there's a funny TikTok. I want to make a sound of it. It's like, he's like, oh... You know, like when I look like this, I'm just regular. But then when I put on my glasses, you know, I just really look like someone that's holding space. Like, I'm always going to say, like, I really look like someone that's serious and like studious. It's like, no, someone that's holding space to defy gravity.
Can someone please, in the comments, whether it's on Spotify or YouTube, please explain what holding space means? What were you like?
They were trolling that girl. Even she was looking at them like, why are you reacting like this? I don't even think she knew what she said.
No, literally.
That had such an impact.
Poor gal.
But we're holding space, we're defying gravity.
Oh, sorry, and another thing, a great money-saving tip, because the cinema is really expensive. If you're on O2 Priority, you can get 4 tickets to view. O2 is not paying me to say this, by the way, but I'm helping people because like cost of living crisis. You can get 4 tickets for £18 and 20% off your food. So that's ends up being £4.50 a ticket, or you can get a ticket for £9. But View actually do all day, every day, £9 tickets if you purchase online.
Bloop.
Yeah.
Period. Go to the cinema.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quickly want to talk about my night out, but not much about the night out. First of all, I'm hanging out flat screen. I'm too old. It takes me like 48 hours to actually recover and I finally feel like myself. But leopard print, the girls are in leopard print. Yeah. It was a lot of the print.
Really?
Yeah.
You look so hot.
Oh, thank you.
You look so good.
Oh, thank you.
So good.
So that was actually my backup, the leopard print top that I wore. I love, didn't you just love the neck situation? So me.
It's
so demure.
so mature.
You know what? I really do appreciate you saying that, because that is the look I was going for.
It's like, I'm sexy.
Yeah.
But I'm mature.
Yeah.
Like I'm not a little girl.
No. It's
I'm a mature, sexy girl.
Yeah. It's like sexy with like a sex appeal that's, mature.
Yeah, classy.
Yeah. Right. So that top's from Zara. It's actually sold out $12.99, you know.
Oh, but
Sometimes they come through with the pricing. So I spoke about the leopard print. I had the vision in my mind, and I'd spent like the whole weekend before looking online. I didn't really see anything that was what I had in my head.
Yeah.
And that's always the case, because what you have in your head doesn't actually exist in real life. But anyway. So then I was like, okay, let me go on to Vinted. So I typed in leopard print corset, and then this House of CB one came up.
Yes,
and I was like, okay, it's okay. The price is okay. I've kind of looked weird. Like I've looked online, and it was like gorgeous leopard print, like velvet, really sturdy. But then at the back where you have the zip, there's like, it's black paneling for no reason. Yeah, and it's like, when I look at it,
it just looks like something you'd get down like for Font Hill
Road. Yeah, it's like 2 inches to the right and the left of the zip, just black panel.
Weird.
Like what? Like, did you run out of material? Why did you need to do that?
Was this a rush job that you just like just slap this black thing on it?
Because it just could have been so gorgeous. It really like cheapens it. But anyway, so I got it anyway, and then it came, and I was like, okay, fine. I don't actually know what I want to wear on the bottom. So I took it around with me to stores, and I was like trying it on with different things. But when I was trying it on, there was something about it that I was like, this just looks slutty, not in a nice way.
It's not mature.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I can wear it and feel like boom, boom, pow, like sexy. But it's like, this is not how I like to present my sex appeal, because already the bust was a bit tight. Now, I don't even have big boobs. I'm just like, it's double D, but I'm small. But sometimes the size S and 8, there's not enough cup room. So already I'm like gaping. My boobs are falling out on the sides.
Don't want that.
And then the corset at the front is like a V. So there's a bit of like, there's a little bit of fluff. She's a fluffy girl. There's a little bit of fluff.
She just got back from San Fran.
You know, like, just eating a lot of calories. So I was just like, I'm not sure. But then the top that I got from Zara, that came click and collect on the Friday. I picked it up on the Saturday. I'm going out on the Sunday. Now, my new thing that I do when getting ready is I don't panic. I just try it on. When I've done my makeup, I'm going to try it on. And if I like it, I love it. And if I don't, I'll find something else. I'm always just do that, because otherwise I panic. So then I was like, okay, I know what the House of CB corset looks like. Let me just try on the Zara one first. And then I was like, yeah, we're done. We're done. This is how I want to be sexy. It's like, but, you know, it's not in the obvious way, because everything now is like tight, hoisted, super sheer for no reason. There's no nipple cover in the world that's going to mask your nipple and make the outfit look nice. Like, why is everything sheer?
How did you find those nipple covers? So,
what's the brand called? Let me shout them out, because it's actually decent. So it's a very thin nipple cover. But again, they just don't really get the black. It's either too light white cast or black.
Right.
That's not a skin colour. So it's called Nip Nude. I like it to wear under, because you know we don't wear bras, right?
Yeah.
So when you're just wearing a plain top and you don't want your nipples to come out, it doesn't show, because it's so flat.
It doesn't show the thing, which is what's nice.
It doesn't show the rim. But if you're wearing something sheer, you can see the colour of it. So I implore anyone that's like, you know, thinking of any business ideas, if you're bored.
There is brands that do it for black girlies.
That actually
I don't think they get it. I don't.
I think the shade range is not. It's basically like how back in the day they were doing black foundation, but it was just Dream Matte Mousse in one shade.
Right.
It's like we're not all that shade of black, but we can kind of make it work, but it's not. So I feel like there needs to be a bit more like depth. Like my chest area is like the lightest part of my body. So it's even like, it's just a tone, I don't know. It's not the black that they give for this, but then it's not mixed racy.
No, it's not. Like, mine always ends up being like pink. And I'm like, well,
Wait, your thing is pink or the nipple covers are pink?
The nipple covers.
Pink,
because
right.
it's like not a mixed race colour. It's still like the undertones are like pinky.
Oh, it's like pink.
And I'm like,
what are we doing here?
My nipples are brown. Like my nipples are brown and my areolas are brown. And
like, let's make it make sense.
It's light, and again, like that's my lightest part of my body, and it's like, this is pink.
I also think what could be good is a nipple cover that is not even a nipple cover, but it's just a breast cover.
Yeah, like
just cover the whole thing.
Yeah.
So then at least when you're wearing something that's sheer, you can't tell where it stops.
Yeah.
But the problem is, it's like I can see 2 circles.
Yeah, I was wearing like I'll never forget. It was like one of my first few times, like going out with my man, like prior to being in a relationship, and I was wearing like a vest, but like I had to put like, and you know me, I love my nips out, but it was really bad. And I'm like sitting down and the thing was like poking out of the vest.
What do you
like
mean, the nipple cover?
Yeah, like the plastic bit.
Oh, at the top?
At the top.
Oh no.
And I don't know how long it was poking out for, because I was kind of sat slanted. And then I was like, I just kind of hid it and stuff. And I don't know how, but like later he made a comment. He's like, oh yeah, like your thing's been showing for like ages. And I was like, okay. Like I'm trying to be polite and not disrespectful and hide my nipples from the world.
No,
but,
yeah.
I know you've seen it, but
yeah.
You know, horrible.
Oh no!
It was honestly the most embarrassing thing.
Because sometimes they're too big. It's like you maybe want like a small one, but then the small one doesn't cover.
Sizes.
Yeah.
So I can go do. This one will work with this top.
Yeah.
That for this top. Do you know what I mean? And stop making them into stupid petals.
Oh God! Stop!
Because I have a picture when I'm in Florence. I'm wearing like this white top, and I've got these fucking stupid petals on, and all you can see is flour around my boobs. Honestly, it looked worse than actually just having my fucking nipples out and seeing my areolas. It's so, I'll have to find a picture and show it to you. The petal one is horrible, but the petal one has the right type of jelly. Okay.
Is that not I have a petal one that's like a plaster one.
No, it's not a plaster one. It's like a jelly one. This is so TMI, but like my nips are rock hard, like all the time, aren't they? They're like bullets. Like the things are erect, and like trust me, I'm not horny like that.
Like even sometimes I have to be like, do you mind? like do you?
So
she's like, what
so a lot of the times these nipple covers don't actually even work for me because they still go
I remember
through.
that time I was like, what's wrong with you? Like I have nipple covers on. I was like, well.
Like even so but those flower ones had really good jelly enough in them to cover it, but they're fucking petals. Just honestly, being a woman,
everyone just get in the lab. Like, can someone just help? And if you have any to recommend, please do let us know.
Yeah, let us know, especially for the rock nipple girlies.
Yeah, because now I have this.
And what if you've got big areolas? It's not going to
cover. It doesn't cover. Yeah, some of them actually. Yeah,
like
have a bit of
all
slippage.
breastises are not the same. It's like all nunnies are not the same. Like sometimes some girls' nunnies are hanging out of their knickers. Do you know what I mean? Like. I bet there's men behind all this.
Yeah, sorry.
Idiots. Anyway, ciao.
Ciao. All right, let's get into it then.
Let's get into it.
What have you got on your docket?
Okay, this is a really chaotic.
Oh, I'm here for it.
And like quite scandalous.
Ooh.
And I just have no idea how for this long it's been hidden.
Okay, go.
So Macy, the department store in America, they delayed their like results this year, like their financial results this year after an employee hid millions in delivery expenses. Macy delayed their third quarter results after an employee hid £154 million in expenses over years. So they intentionally made wrong accounting entries to hide between 132 to 154 million between the fourth quarter of 2021 and the third quarter of 2024.
So they probably work in accounting then.
Yeah. Anyways, and so basically Macy's sales, like shares, went down 3.5% during that time. And Macy will now have to publish their new financial records on December 11th after not being able to publish it today, which is November 26th, because they've found this, what's it called? Discrepancy. But how do you hide £154 million in delivery expenses?
So it's delivery expenses?
Yeah.
So what are they doing?
But that's what I'm trying to understand. Are they taking
unless they're the
money?
Yeah, it's probably they're reporting that this was the cost of delivery, but actually nothing was delivered.
Yeah.
So they're taking
the money,
of what the company should pay for delivery. Oh,
but between 100. So this is over 3 years.
Over 3 years. So that's what a lot of money. Wait, it's
132 to 154 million between the fourth quarter.
So that's like 40-50 million a year.
Yeah,
which is like it's like 3 to 5 million a month.
When I read it, I was like,
what is being delivered?
How do people do that?
Listen, people are criminal minded.
Like crazy. And
That's
obviously
crazy.
The person doesn't work there anymore. But I would love, they never explained how they found out. But I would love to know how Macy found this out. But also, how could Macy not see all these discrepancies or all these things that over 3 years? It's a really, really long time.
So the only way you can get away with that is if you work in finance.
In the accounts, yeah.
That's all right. Let's see. What was it? US stores and rogue staff are concealed in company costs. The person was responsible for tracking expenses related to small package deliveries. So yeah, they're basically that's single employer responsibility expense account. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But you know what it is? A lot of these big companies have terrible processes.
Oh yeah.
And their processes are so frighteningly crap that you can actually get away with this because there's not many controls. And what they do is they improve their processes over time, not because they want to be better, but as a result of fuck ups.
Yeah.
So after this, it's going to be really tight and rigorous. But they definitely maybe did realize, wait, hang on, I can do this. And then they start small. And then if after a year you've not been caught, you get cocky.
Yeah, they carry on.
And they probably only got caught out just off being really sloppy.
Yeah, because in the investigation, they found that no one else was involved. So this person literally worked alone.
Mate, Macy's have taken a blow. They've not been. The department stores are not doing well anyway.
But they did say that that it doesn't actually affect Macy as a company. It's fine.
What do you mean it's fine?
So 1 second.
They've lost 130 mil over 4 years.
Yeah, but basically
it's not that fine.
So he said, so it looks bad. It indicates that they were caught off guard by this, Morningstar analyst David Swartz said, adding that the error should not worry investors as the amount over 3 years does not seem significant for Macy's.
Fair. I guess relative to what they make, then fine.
Yeah, so Macy's preliminary results showed net sales fell 2.4% to 4.74 billion compared to 4.77 billion based on estimates compiled by the LSEG, a sign that steep promotions failed to draw customers who returned selective on purchases for the holidays. So I think their drop in sales isn't because this person was stealing so much money.
But it just means that it will affect their profits.
Yeah.
Especially if sales are down and your expenses are higher than usual because it's
someone is stealing 154. We're not talking about thousands, it was just 50K, 154 million.
I'm sorry though, but what kind of sicko are you that you actually still show up to work?
Yeah, because they're well, it's working.
But like,
oh yeah, I would just like make the money, take it, and then hand him. I'm gone.
I'm gone.
You can't find me. I'm overseas. My money is in Dubai.
How greedy.
My money's in Saudi, where you can't then take my money away from me.
How greedy of you, like.
Also, that's how you avoid getting your money stolen from you, by the way.
Who?
You take it overseas, like Saudi or Dubai,
Oh.
because when it's there, they can't take the money off of you.
Oh, okay.
Loads of criminals and stuff after they've done their money laundering, they put the laundered money or whatever it is
We see
in
the kind of
accounts
people
over
you
there.
associate with then.
Listen, I'm just a smart girl.
I'm just a smart girl.
I don't even know why I know. Why do I know this?
Not
I don't
my
know.
business.
It doesn't matter.
It's not my business.
Okay, fine, guys. The gag's up. I'm actually a billionaire. You got
Sorry,
me.
why am I laughing so hard? Yeah, she is still.
Sorry, my money's just overseas. This is an experiment.
You're actually so annoying. It's just a social experiment.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Scandalous.
Yeah.
It's good to break up the news and bring some scandal, especially coming to this time of year. It's like things are quiet. Like come on, let's get some dramas.
Yeah, like what's going on?
There was something that I actually didn't look up on, but there was like a Lulu Lemon scandal.
Oh.
That I'm now going to research live.
I love when we do live research.
It's like no fact checking, just vibes. If my phone actually wants to cooperate.
Yeah, it's been really slow around it. My 5G's been... Oh, now it's working normal, but...
Okay, where should we go? Is Independent going to let me in? They're going to tell me I need to pay. Let's see. So basically, there's this couple that are accused of stealing £1 million worth of Lulu Lemon products.
What? That's literally like 5 items, let's be real.
So it's like they're part of like a large theft ring. They were arrested earlier this month. So Jade, American names, child. Jadion Richards, age 44, and XOKHLOE Lawis Richards, 45. Oh, the Independent don't do that. Every time it's like cookies.
You can do... Oh.
No, I'm tired of the cookies. So we're arrested.
After you've been accepting all the cookies.
All the time. They're arrested in Minnesota and charged with 1 felony count of organised retail theft. The couple left a store in... What month were we? Still November, mid-November, prompting employees to call the police about the couple potentially shoplifting. They denied it, basically saying like they're racially profiled, blah, blah, blah. I think because the alarm was sounded or something. And then... Child, these people are too greedy. So they even did back-to-back days of thievery.
In
so
the
this
same
was
place?
the second day, yeah, that they were caught. And then they're accused of stealing 45 items worth nearly 5K. It's not even that much.
Told you. I told you.
And then, yeah, I think they've been going around to like different Lululemon locations stealing the products. And they obtained a search warrant of the hotel they were staying in. They checked their suitcases and they found £50,000 worth of Lululemon products. Whoa, they're stealing 30K worth of products in Minnesota, 32K in Colorado.
Oh, so they're going round.
They're going round, yeah. It's like a proper like theft ring.
Wow.
It's not that deep. Like,
there's so many Lululemon dupes.
Yeah. So what they're probably like selling? They're selling it like in a car boot sale or something.
Yeah, or like backhand. Like when I was younger, there was this girl whose mum was like, oh yeah, this person's like selling North Faces like they're real. Like, you know, it's this much. It was like 60 quid for like a North Face. And like, so people do like like door to door, like.
But I honestly just don't think it's worth the ag. Like, just actually go to work.
Yeah. Because now look.
It's just too much pressure because the amount you got to drive
around,
you know what I mean? You're driving around, you got gas prices, you got to go in, you maybe disguises, your blood pressure's raised because you're stressed while you're in the store, blood pressure rising as you're walking out the door. I'm a rapper. I feel like it's just so much. And then after that, you have the stock. Now you have to shift it.
Yeah.
Now you got to get on your salesman antics.
It's just too many jobs.
Do you get?
Like,
you're a getaway driver, you're a salesman.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? It's a lot.
now you're a spy. Like, you're looking over, like, do you know what I mean? It's just so much.
No, I don't think it's
You're
worth
a researcher. Like, where's the stores? Like, how are we getting into the
How
stores?
we getting in,
How we
yeah.
getting out? It's too much.
I just don't think
It's
it's
a lot
that
of project management skills.
Like, I honestly feel like I'm not promoting criminal activity at all, but there's got to be like easier work.
Should I tell you something? Majority of criminals are very smart. You actually have to be very clever to be
to get away with it
and to get away with it. The ones that don't are stupid.
So stupid. What is this fly? Is like obsessed with me.
Yeah, I know. Get out
right now.
She's my
I'm like Ariana. Get away. Oh, all right. That's a lot of criminal activity.
Yes.
On positive news, so her HURR, the fashion rental service, are now on Deliveroo.
Oh.
I love the way you said "oh." It reminds me of that meme. Oh.
How does that work?
Don't you? I think like JD's on Deliveroo as well.
Oh.
Yeah, there's fashion brands on Deliveroo.
I guess, yeah, like it works because obviously it was just food, so you just assume Deliveroo is like just a delivery
service.
to you.
Yeah.
Oh. Because you rent from them, not from a person.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, oh.
Yeah.
So like, am I gonna now put my dress to like give it to Deliveroo man?
So unlike by rotation, which is like
What if it
me
gets
to
stolen
you,
by the Deliveroo person?
I think it would
They
be
don't know
back.
what
It
they're
would be
insured.
There's like some kind of protections and stuff, I guess, on
Pardon me.
getting that back. But
Oh wow,
absolutely amazing.
really easy then.
So amazing. Like if you're
So you can get it there and
the same day, it's Deliveroo.
it's courier service.
Yes.
Wow.
So I think currently the radius is like around, it's like central London, but I think they're looking to obviously increase that over time. But that's so fabulous. Like we've all had those moments where it's like maybe you order something, it doesn't come, or it comes late and you try it on and you're having a mare. And especially if you don't live in an area where you're a stone throw away from a shopping centre or central, and even then it's a risk to go all the way.
Sort of high street that has some clothes.
But it's a risk to go because you can go all the way and still have nothing, and then you're like, wah.
And then that's when you're like, fucking going.
Ruined my holiday. And now you can like basically search. I don't know if it will be like their entire catalogue, because I guess it depends on where things are, but that is a big deal.
That's so good.
That's
well done.
so good.
Her and Deliveroo.
That's
a
so
great
good.
collaboration.
That's so good.
To the future.
To the future. And one of the posts that they did on Instagram for it, it's like a lady and she has the Deliveroo bag and she's wearing like a sparkly dress in like the blue Deliveroo colour. It's so cute.
What does this do for their sustainability?
Well, it's promoting rental. I mean, the only thing that it adds is
the CO2 emissions.
The CO2, but then you can argue that
it's going to cost more CO2 to like buy, like
it's still CO2. The van, the post office van, or what? Do you know what I mean? It's like, and then it's even more because it's like van to somewhere.
Yeah.
To me to you. You know.
Gosh, wow, interesting. Maybe I'll have a little look see.
Yeah, if you're ever desperate.
Yeah, for a little outfit. I was just in Primark today, just having a little wander because it's by my bus stop. And the bus was taking 9 minutes. 9.
Yeah, it's a long time.
9 Great British pound minutes. Long time. So I was like, let me just go in. I hate to say it, but the Rita Ora collection is still going strong. All the pieces I like, I look and the bloody label's Rita Ora. She's got this gorgeous fur coat. It's long. It's Rita Ora.
Okay, so is the quality above that of standard Primark? Because the last time I went into Primark, I was looking for like pajamas or something. And I just
pajama quality is awful.
It's gone down.
It's
gone
so
down.
bad, and the
It
price
feels like paper.
is so high.
It's
We was gonna
so
buy
high.
gifts for like family in Turkey, like nice little pajama sets,
Pajamas.
and we were like,
No, it's
huh?
so high.
It's like 17 quid.
No, it's crazy. So when I went to San Fran, I got me and the girls pajamas. We called like movie night. I wear matching pajamas, bro. I was standing there like hand on hip, like what have I committed myself to?
Like, do I
because
actually need
even
to
though
do
it's a
this?
surprise, but I opened my big mouth and said it. So now it's like if I don't get it, it's like, but why did you say that?
Yeah,
like that's so
yeah.
weird of you. And I'm like, some of the nice ones are getting all like 20. I'm like,
It's expensive.
that's 60 quid. Like, I love y'all, but
On pajamas.
You know. So I found one that was like a bit more reasonably priced, but then the quality is very much reflected in that. It feels like paper. Like, yeah, it doesn't feel
like actually just go Marxist.
like snug or, you know, comfortable.
Yeah.
The material's like really harsh.
God.
Yeah.
Because I still have like so many Primark
same.
pajamas from like years ago, which are great quality. You wouldn't
going
even
strong,
know. Going strong. But these little things just feel like they're going to deteriorate my hand.
No, yeah.
Like pull apart
They're so
or
rough.
something.
Yeah.
But they have some really nice bits.
So sorry, the question was...
sorry, the quality.
I joined in the...
The quality of that coat was really good.
Okay.
I was really impressed with the fur coat. I haven't really touched the other bits, but they do look good.
Okay.
They're
don't
standing
look flimsy,
strong.
as flimsy as some of the other pieces.
They don't look flimsy. And the shoes look good too.
Okay, go on.
Just thought I'd let you know.
Well, you've actually got some Rita Ora pieces, don't you?
Whoa. Piece. I've got a piece that was bought accidentally, but they're actually very comfortable shoes. So this is so random. Who's WhatsApping us?
Sorry, I just gave my number out one too many times.
Oh,
and
no.
Now they're actually trying to contact me.
Oh, wow. They waited this long. I've forgotten who you are, mate.
I don't know. Literally, I ain't got scoops. All right, carry on. Sorry, what were you saying?
Khloe Kardashian has launched a perfume exclusively at Harrods. Don't know why. But anyway, it's called XOKHLOE.
So innovative.
And it's the first signature fragrance which is having its worldwide debut in Harrods. So I don't know, like, I just don't really understand it. Like, why Harrods? It's just weird.
What, as in internationally, she just chose Harrods?
Yeah. The entrepreneur, social media mogul, fashion designer, sister and mother, Khloe Kardashian, introduces XOKHLOE, the first signature fragrance which has its worldwide debut at Harrods.
I guess maybe she's trying to position herself as like luxury.
Yeah.
And then maybe they've done analytics to say a lot of her fans are in the UK.
Are they?
I mean, I don't know. Or maybe she feels like she has more notoriety here, because I guess maybe Americans are just over them.
Yeah.
And then
it's so much.
It's more maybe the international markets that are still a bit more like Kardashians, and maybe... Yeah, back home, it's like no one actually cares.
She said, so they asked her, how does Kardashian feel about launching her fragrance exclusively at Harrods? Harrods is such a beautiful store, especially when it's decorated for the holidays. It's really a magical place, and I'm so happy that the Harrods customer will be the first to enjoy XOKHLOE.
Two things. That is an exaggeration. Harrods is not a bloody magical place. Like, that place gives me sensory overload.
Harrods is a retailer. I'm so sorry, but Harrods as your exclusive retailer is not good. Let me tell you why.
My second point is probably your second point.
Okay, you go.
No, go.
I'm putting my beauty industry hat on now.
Okay, I don't think it is.
Now, especially online publications, they have like affiliate links and deals with certain retailers. Yeah. So if you're not in certain retailers, baby, you're not being posted. Harrods is one of those retailers that don't have any deals with anyone, so they're not going to get any click through and this and that. You have to be a really special kind of product that's exclusively at Harrods, that they will use Harrods as a retailer or name Harrods as a retailer.
Well, because they don't get commission on the
Because they don't get commission on the clicks and things like that. And also, it's just like, no one's really going to Harrods.
But also...
Other than the Arabs.
The elephant in the room is that what's just been in the press about
as
Harrods,
well,
I feel like it's very very tone deaf, like beyond. And I'm not saying, oh, this is a call to like boycott Harrods, because obviously Mr. Al Fayed is no longer owns Harrods, and you can say that the connection or the tie has been severed or whatever, but just read the room. That's one thing about the Kardashians, that they just struggle to really read the room and the timings of things. Yeah, it's like, this is actually not the time.
No.
It's just, I don't know. I think of all the places you could choose, I don't know.
Why don't you just do that? But then maybe Harrods was even the only place that would take it.
Maybe.
Like, I'm trying to think where else. You know, you got Sephora, Space NK. Then Space NK ain't gonna take you. You got Liberty. Liberty ain't gonna take you. Look fantastic. Like, I don't know.
But it's also just like believe your source. Like, why don't you just make your own website and just sell it direct to consumer? But she knows she doesn't have. She probably doesn't have the following.
Yeah, to do that.
This is their last minute attempt to just make money while they still
just
can.
stick to Good American. It's doing so well.
Doing well, yeah. Like we don't need an XL by Chloe.
XL by Chloe.
And it's also so late in the curve because I feel like now people are actually getting perfume fragrance fatigue.
Oh,
like we've been through the wave of like the hoarding, the overconsumption, the layer this and that. And now it's like just strip it back, spray one thing and go.
Yeah. Don't need so much. Like,
it's not the time.
Honestly, I say this so respectfully. My pet peeve of fragrance influencers.
Yeah.
They actually just piss me off. You don't need that many bottles of perfume and they bloody go off.
Yeah.
So now what? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
A daytime perfume, a nighttime perfume, and then like your sexy perfume.
But even the concept, what blows me is they're actually really great pictures. Because as a fragrance influencer, I can't smell it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm like, and it's got this really
like,
nice,
you know what I mean?
crisp, like sandalwood.
You've now influenced me to want to go and smell it. That's great. Well done. I have to give you a kudos.
I guess that. And also just the price of perfume, like fragrance at the minute, it's like through the roof. And it's just increasing. It's
insane. When I was in the airport, I was just like, I had a lot of time to kill, so I was like spraying it, and then the salesman came trying to do a pitch. He's like, yeah, today we have a deal, like it's only down to it's like 1.8 something. I was like, oh really?
That's your deal?
I was like, wow. Oh my god, did I tell you about my cosplaying event?
No, what?
I was like cosplaying as like a rich person in the airport.
Oh my god, I love that.
So it's like when he was like that, I was like, oh really? I was like, wow, you know what, actually, well, that one is the one that's usually my go-to. I'm not sure. This is a new fragrance. Oh wow. Okay, you know what, I'm actually here for a while, so I'm probably gonna go get something to eat and I'll come back. And I went into YSL. I think she thought I was like, you know, Nigerian baddie, like my parents live in Niger and have a big mansion. I was like, yeah, I'm just looking at the bags that my mum really wants her. She really wants a YSL. I'm just taking some pictures, just sending to her. I'm like, yeah. She's like, do you want to try this one? I was like, yeah, go on then, bring it out. I was like, oh, that's it. I was like, the thing is, you know, there's something about the strap, you know, the gold strap. It just throws me off. I was like, I can try that one. It's like, I could not afford to be here, but I just love that you think there is a chance that I might drop some cash.
Oh, that is so funny.
And I was like, I'm here for a while. I was like, I'm here for a while. I'll go and I'll come back.
Oh my gosh, should we just cosplay as rich?
Because why not? Why am I going in with my head held low?
Like, how do you know?
Bring
that I'm
out
not rich?
all the products. I want to touch them now.
That is so funny. That is so funny.
Time of my life.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Good for you. What else are you going to do at the airport, huh?
No, literally eat my firecracker chicken wagamama.
Oh my God.
Burn my tongue. Right, so, speaking of Chloe's, now, I don't know how true this is because I've just seen somebody tweet it and I've not been able to fact check it, but I'm going to say it. And if I'm right, you know, you might have just heard it here first. So, the British Fashion Awards will be held on Monday the 2nd. So, in between this episode and next week's episode. Yeah. And it is being said...
broken off an acrylic.
Yeah, I heard it. Crunch. It is being said that Chloe and Halle will be performing together for the first time in a long time.
Since the pandemic, and they did those really cool music
videos. They need
videos.
to just come together. Like, they've both been through a lot independently. Let's just hang it up flat screen, come back together, one more album. Like, let's make it make sense. So speaking of the British Fashion Awards, I just thought I'd go through some of the categories.
Yeah, do we have nominations?
Yeah. So I'm not going to read all the nominees. I'm just going to read, like, you know, names that we might care about. So is that rude? A little bit. No. So Designer of the Year. Among a few, we've got John Galliano for Maison Margiela, Jonathan Anderson for JW Anderson and Loewe. Love. Miuccia Prada for Miu Miu. It's actually a tight list.
Yeah,
Designer
that is a
of
really
the Year.
tight list.
Pieter Mulia for Alaya, Rick Owens for Rick Owens. I'm going for Miuccia Prada and for Jonathan Anderson.
Yeah.
I think Loewe's done great. JW Anderson as well. Miu Miu has.
Wait, is John Galliano Loewe?
No. Jonathan Anderson is JW Anderson, his name brand, and creative director of Loewe.
Yeah, okay, fine. I'm going to go for him, and
I think,
and Prada.
Right, British menswear designer of the year. Names we know: Grace Wells Bonner for Wells Bonner, Jonathan Anderson again, Kim Jones for Dior Men, Martine Rose for Martine Rose. I don't know. We have some other people. The Craig Green for Craig Green. I don't know Craig Green. And Kiko Kostadinov for Kiko Kostadinov.
I'm going to go with JW Anderson.
Yeah. Or maybe, like, there's no stand-up. Maybe Wells Bonner, but I feel like she won last year. I don't know. British women's wear designer, Erdem Moralioglu. For Adam.
Moralolo.
Yeah, you know, these are your people. Jonathan Anderson again. Ciao.
Okay. He must win.
He has to win one.
Yeah, but is that how Beyonce's up for so many Grammys and never wins them?
Awkward. Maximilian Davis for Ferragamo. Roxanda Ilinchik for Roxanda. I feel like that's your people as well. I don't know. Simone Rocha for Simone Rocha. Okay, I vote black, so I'm going for Maximilian Davis for Ferragamo.
I like Maximilian Davis. Isn't he the young boy?
Yeah. I do.
Yeah.
I really do. Okay.
Vote black!
No, always. I'm going to skip accessories, so I don't actually care. New establishment menswear. So just to distinguish between that and menswear, this award recognises menswear designers who have created a new movement in British fashion and have a sustained impact on the industry globally. So it's more like up and coming menswear.
Yeah.
So we've got Aaron Esch for Aaron Esch, Fode Dambuya for Lebron London, Nicholas Daly for Nicholas Daly, Priya Alawalia for Alawalia, and Stefan Cook and Jake Burt for Stefan Cook. Miss Tight.
Alawalia.
I feel like.
But I also LeBron. He's made moves, you know.
With Adidas, yeah.
Adidas, he did the whole Arsenal kit. And he did something else.
Yeah, no, Arsenal. I think that's what he did. Adidas. Oh, because Adidas Arsenal.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, but he also designed something else for like another.
I feel like this kit for the Sierra Leone.
Yes.
Olympics team. Yeah, him or Priya.
Yeah.
Alawals.
Yeah.
And new establishment women's wear. Oh, you have to. This is your people. Dilara. Findy.
Findakolo.
Yeah. For the namesake brand.
Yep.
She
said, I ain't saying that name. I ain't even gonna attempt that.
No, literally. And then we've got Laura and Diana Fanning for Kiko Kostadinov. I tried that, failed. Emma Chapova and Laura Lowena for Chapova Lowena. Marco Capaldo for 16 Arlington. I don't know. I'm just going to vote Turkish.
Yeah. But also 16 Arlington too. They've been making moves recently, like with that dress and everything.
But I also am intrigued as to, I guess, why they're in new establishment.
Yeah.
You know? Because it's like new.
Is it, or did they just get?
I think they just got pushed into that category because maybe they're not big enough to be in just women's wear.
Yeah.
But well, I don't know.
Good luck to them.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a fair situation.
Yeah.
And then we've got model of the year, including Alex Consani, Alva Clare, Amelia Gray, Anok Yao, Lu Wen, Mona. You know what? I don't actually know these people. I know Anok and Amelia Gray. Marestia, Alaya. And then you have some honorary awards that have already been kind of assigned.
Yeah.
So you've got Special Recognition Award, which honours outstanding contribution to the fashion industry and long-standing commitment to British excellence and innovation. And that was won by Dame Margaret Barbour. That was not the one I wanted to read. Why did I just read that? I actually wanted to read Outstanding Achievement Award.
Thank
That's
you.
it. The internationally acclaimed American fashion designer, businessman, filmmaker will receive the Outstanding Achievement Award for his credible body of work, and that is Tom Ford.
Oh,
Yep. And then we've got one more nominee. This is for the British Fashion Council Foundation Award. So this recognises the purpose of, they have kind of subdivisions within the BFC, where they help fund up and coming designers.
Yeah.
So there's different funds, including New Gen and another kind of designer fashion fund. Anyway, so these are nominees from that. So we've got Aaron Esch, Bianca Saunders, Chapova Luena, Labrum London, and Tolu Coca. So those are the nominees for
Obviously going
2024.
for Tolu or Labrum.
Yeah. Or Bianca Saunders.
Or Bianca Saunders as well. Yeah.
Yeah. I love. So yeah, that's
Monday. I do
Monday.
really like Tolu Coca as well.
Yeah.
I kind of want her to win the award.
She could.
The money, the support. What is it she winning?
No, there's just an award.
Oh, just
they already have the money.
Oh, they've got the money.
Yeah.
Woo!
She's like, phew. I want to make sure everybody ate.
That's so interesting. Looking forward to that.
And then Maya Jama and what's his chops are co-hosting again. What's his chops? Koji Radical.
Oh,
yeah, they're co-hosting again because obviously we only have one female presenter in the entire UK. That's fine. No, but I love women to stay employed.
Yes, of course, always.
I love, but after a while, fatigue.
Yeah, and opportunities for all.
Or not.
Or not. I love Britain.
And yeah, the awards is sponsored by Pandora.
Interesting. Oh my God, Kate Spade is doing a collab with someone so random.
Oh, go.
Wait, I need to find it. And I saw it and I was like, what the hell?
Let me tell you, in 2 years, the girlies are going to be rocking Kate Spade bags.
No, they are.
I'm telling you. I've done the analysis.
Like, it's a really M&M.
As in the
M&Ms.
sweets.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, so I was walking past M&M World today at lunch, my walk. And I'm looking and I'm like,
what on earth?
I was like, oh, who's Kate? Like, there's a model. And I'm like, oh, like, who've they get, like, M&M's collab? And I was like, oh, that says Kate Spade. oh, the bag? Like, New York? So crazy. So they've got, like, it's really weird. They launched a new M&M's collection with limited edition arm candy.
Can
and
you eat it?
Let me tell you.
That was a silly question.
So,
sorry. You can tell I'm hungry.
I'm starving. They launched a range of limited edition arm candy with M&M's and it's selling like hotcakes. A New York-based fashion brand, which has been supported by Kate Middleton, whatever. Don't care about her. Connected the world of fashion and confectionery to bring fans its first candy-inspired bags, jewelry, and accessories ahead of Black Friday. So you've got these little earrings.
Oh, interesting.
With little M's on them, and I don't know what the fuck that is. But that's interesting. They're not showing any more pictures.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck? I fucking hate the Daily Express. Useless.
Useless.
So good for nothing. Show me the pictures now.
It's interesting.
So interesting.
Yeah.
So, like, how does this, like, who reached out to who?
Out the box collabs. But sometimes you just got to be a bit out the box to be in the box,
Yeah. So you've got these, like, M&M bags.
Oh.
Which are kind of cool.
That's kind of cool.
I suppose. And, like, key rings and bracelets and, like, rings, which those are kind of cool.
Yeah.
So very colourful vibs, you know.
They're just trying to appeal to
a younger
audience, which is needed. I don't always support the whole appeal to the youngers, but I think there's something very aged about Kate Spade that they just need to.
They need a revamp.
But they have some new bag, like they're new in bags. Some of them are actually quite nice, quite fresh, quite sassy, but it will take a while
to filter through.
To more design iterations and slowly, because you can't completely overhaul
what you've already got.
The design codes of the brand. You have to like do it slowly, and then it's like
you need to phase it in.
Phase it, like basically what Coach did.
Yeah.
And news that I say from last week that I'll say now, it's a perfect segue. So obviously Coach, Kate Spade, they're under the same group, Tapestry.
Yeah.
And I did speak on a previous episode that Tapestry wanted to buy Capri Holdings, which is Michael Kors, Versace and Jimmy Choo. And that would have been like an 8.5 billion deal. The main reason is within Capri, Michael Kors make up most of the revenue, but they're doing really badly. So they're thinking that there'll be synergies with all the brands being under one house because of the expertise Tapestry have with, appealing to the younger people, what they've done with Coach, hoping that Michael Kors could benefit that. Anyway, the Federal Trade Commission, they blocked the deal, and they basically said that it will mean that there won't be competition in the market for the accessible
They'll just make so much money,
yeah, for the accessible luxury handbag space, because if they're under one group, they can actually just raise prices. There's no competition, there's no control. Which initially I was like, I think there is competition, but then when I went to America and I was actually in the American market, it's just Michael Kors or Coach that are accessible luxury handbags. Anyway, so they blocked the deal, but it was like it's like an injunction. So it's not saying you can't do it. It's more, we're just trying to make it difficult.
Yeah.
They could have fought it and gone through the court system, but I think they both looked at the situation and were like,
it's never that
deep. It's not that deep. It's going to cost us too much. So they've officially decided to can it.
Yeah. That's really amicable.
Yeah. I mean, but they're not fighting.
No, but it's like they could have still tried to go.
No, they're working together.
They're working
together. They both want the deal.
Right.
But I think it was just going to cost too much on both sides. And what would happen is that if Tapestry end up buying Capri, they would have to pay legal fees on both sides, because like we're taking on all your expenses plus our legal expenses as well. And I think it was just a lot of distraction. And what happened was the Capri brand suffered. Their revenues were down, all of this, because they just dropped the ball. They're not focused. They're thinking about this deal, hoping it goes through, but actually they're not focusing on their core. So they say that I think they want to have a bit of like a focus on the handbags. Michael Kors let go of focusing on the fashion, because I think they realised that their audience don't care.
They don't care for the
They don't care about the fashion, the dresses. It's just give us good bags. Yeah. Let's go back to basics. So
true.
Yeah.
Wow. That was kind of cool.
Kind of cool, kind of
fact.
And that brings us to time.
Oh my god, no, guys, wait! We didn't do martini moments.
We haven't done martini moments
in ages.
Like 10 years. All right, go. What's yours?
I've got 2 martini moments.
Okay.
One, I drove a car this week.
Oh wow!
I drove a zip car.
Where'd you go?
I went from Archway to Balham.
Wow!
At night.
Well done.
Thank you.
How was that?
Fine.
Perfect.
I don't know why I was so scared.
Yeah, you hyped yourself up like it was really bad.
But these 20 roads all over London I was like, my dad was like, what are you on? And he was like, no, don't slow down. He's like, look at what you're driving. I was like, bumper rolls.
Oh, you're doing 30?
Didn't even fucking
Because 30 is slow.
Yeah.
So 20 is a
20,
crawl.
I'm like, I was just sat there like, my foot started hurting from like... Anyways, really proud of myself, and now I'm like, yeah, get me back in the car.
Did it have the Zipcar logo on it?
Yeah, okay. It does. So it's like, woo woo, I'm a zip card. And then my second martini moment, because I can't believe I haven't told you guys, this is really unlike me. This is not Amber behaviour. I honestly must be in the clouds. Guys, I'm going to Glastonbury.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to Glastonbury, and also it's one of my biggest accomplishments of my life thus far, because I got the tickets, as in not my friend got it, and I got the tickets for everyone.
Well done.
And I feel very proud of myself. What's your martini moment?
God, the pressure. Martini. I don't know. I'm just here. I don't think I have one.
You went out.
That's not a martini moment. That's just going out. It's not a martini moment. What's happened in the last week or so?
It could be a few weeks. I haven't done it in ages. Mine's been a few weeks.
I can't think. I don't know. I'm just, you know what? Because I'm just so like consistent with everything in life. It's things that would have been like a big, not a big deal, but like, oh my God, like I'm consistent in the gym. It's like, but that's just my routine.
Yeah, you should be. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Or like, oh my God, I'm eating healthy. It's like, well,
yeah, bitch.
Yeah. Like, yeah, it's a lot of does. But I guess my martini moment is just being grateful that, I have the ability to be consistent and to be living a positive life.
And cheers to that.
Cheers. Ding.
Ding. And now that brings us to the end of the show.
Yes.
Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you.
Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe.
Do.
Don't forget to join us at Patreon, where we're going right now.
Yeah.
And don't forget to comment on Spotify while you're listening.
Yes, you can add comments on Spotify.
Yeah. And don't forget to rate us and send us to your mate so you can listen all together. Don't be a hater. Be a liker.
I love that. Ciao.